Let's go! Green 39!
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Y'all pinned down or something?
To throw on 2nd down is Darnold. And for a throw here, that's complete. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a jet.
I was shooting at a dude.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
Yeah, I see, but
guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Steps away. It's a short one here.
Hey, somebody just landed right on top of y'all.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
On the ground, this is Isaiah Crowell. And he'll find his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 35.
But that wasn't a headshot.
The completion on 1st didn't get much, and the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation.
Yo!
Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. A little dump off for Crowell. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the
take my sniper rifle, man.
Darnold on 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Patriots have it. He let one slip away last week as well, so now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out at practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a 2-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. 2-hand. Oh, I get it. 2-hand monster. Both hands on the football. Taking care of it, putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some, Vince.
And they'll go on the ground. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Henry Anderson, big man from Stanford, there for the stop.
Yeah, boy.
What's the old expression? 3 yards.
That shit do get crazy when that circle gets small.
Dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up.
Man, I had a sense of dart, bro. I'm sitting there, bro. I'm saying that shit.
Go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Y'all want to go to regular?
Let's go, let's go.
Let's at least run one more, bro, so I can at least try to meet this challenge.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. That goes as a gain of 11.
Y'all want to do more of this hot pursuit, or
so
y'all want to? Yeah, let's keep doing the hot
NFL
pursuit, so that way niggas mess up.
Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
11. Lucy. Throw that.
On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
We need to stay. We got to stay ahead of the circle because it's
incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to take the three.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant
we could probably go anywhere.
Either way.
What y'all want to do?
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
New York set to take the field.
Construction site.
Last time the turnover on the fumble.
That's my favorite.
Territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating.
Y'all want to?
Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going.
Try to land on the helicopter pad.
So they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing. Not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of
their on the big ass helicopter pad right there? Who behind me? Because I'm finna hit it.
On first down,
I'm on it. I made it.
Oh, gosh. Why this fleet on?
Picked off near the 34. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down to score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
So after the INT, it's Bortles. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the
behind you, Josh.
Let's get the call. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. They go play action here on first down. He's going to air one out. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
So I guess that's just...
The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It's a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. And on the ground they go with the running back. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Throwing down. It's loose.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Sit back. Circle left. Get this safe.
And they're not going to get the snap off. This might back him out of field goal range.
What a lamb.
So that'll back him up 5. The Patriots send out their punter, as he should
But
be
I
able
was
to
saying,
get
I'm
him
probably
back
not going to
deep
hit the
here with his first
telepath, but
punt.
I'll get as close as possible.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too
I ain't
much
gonna have a
leg there.
choice.
That'll be a touchback. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field.
Ain't gonna have a choice.
And job one here, Charles. Just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this
People
point.
already ran through these shits, by the way. You can tell.
First, do no harm, and right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gordon. And he gets it inside.
I don't know what to say. I don't know, bro. We
Solid
could try to go to
pickup
Brian,
of
I guess.
13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? Like
No,
any
bro.
of them,
Brian got to
especially
come
if
to
it's a good
us.
receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. Now Bortles. The quick slant caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Allen Hurns, his 4th touchdown on the year.
It's never fun for a defense to run on the field knowing that they're having to defend a short field. Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. New York set to take the field. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete. You got a young quarterback. You know, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him,
I think they had the gas
they fall
station.
back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
3rd and 2, Darnold. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a 1st down. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off of play action, Darnold. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Faking the give. Darnold. Rush coming, and he's taken down. John Simon in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. And he's got a moonwalk. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The 21 yards there as they convert on
follow me.
3rd. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Behind you.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
I'm getting pointed at. Somebody aiming at me.
Now on 2nd down.
I can hear my paranoia.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes
Nah, I got
down.
that paranoia.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah, this
Hey,
is
behind y'all, on this 3rd building, West 285, they creeping up.
Something they can build on.
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs.
Nah, they was
on
like
this
behind
drive.
that
For a
building.
tough test here, though. 3rd and long. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A 1st down carry now for Crowell. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Bro, I don't have no ammo, bro. Yo, behind us, south.
Got his man, Robbie Anderson.
I got 2 bullets, bro.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
First red zone opportunity now for the Jets. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18.
Where they at?
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable
Yo,
to
the circle.
complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
So after the
His
incompletion,
niggas right, his
first
niggas directly in
down,
front of us.
2nd and 10.
Used to be. It used to be a knee in the whip.
They go back to the ground now with Crowell. And able to push
It's another whip.
forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had the incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They don't need to run another
finna die.
play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hey, I tried to run up and hit her. There's nothing I could do.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball
I had 2
roll
bullets,
free and
bro.
brings up 4th down. A minute
Dang,
58 to go in this first
We
half
could
of
play.
play.
We could go to
We'll
multiplayer,
come
bro.
back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. And Myers able to knock it through. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. That will go down as a
I'll play one match.
play drive, and it results in 3
Go watch some
points.
Hunter. And nigga done neglected
It's
Hunter
funny, we had
all
a
weekend.
conference before the game with the offensive coordinator, and what did he tell us? I just want every
Hunter,
drive to end in a
it's
kick,
anime.
right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
All right, who joining?
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he'll get this one up to the 26. On the stop there defensively, Marcus May with the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half in some of these shorter games.
And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Avery Moss coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
Green 80. Green 80. Move.
From the gun, it's Bortles. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Gronkowski, the intended receiver.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
After the interception, here's Darnold. And this is caught at the 8. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Oh, my bad. I was reading the comic book.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know there's some really upset
Hey, Into the Spider-Verse got an Oscar.
Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Detroit!
That's what's up.
They'll try and punch it in with Crowell. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Isaiah Crowell, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. And a dump off to White. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Bortles. He's going to let this one go deep. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Enemy UAV above.
Now Bortles again. Going for the deep ball. That's going to be caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Rob Gronkowski in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots have moved out in front.
Oh, nah.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. So at halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, so here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Shotgun now for Bortles. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 11. And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line in the red zone. On 1st and 10, Darnold, a little dump off for Crowell. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
On the run, it's Crowell. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
56.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They'll try to get this offense going with Michelle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 34 yards there and a 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Now he's flushed out left. Open man left side is Gronkowski. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on 1st down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
On 2nd down, Michelle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 1st downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Here we go.
And they'll run it here. Avery Williamson there to make the stop.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On it, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Peyton Barber, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Devin McCourty picks it off.
Whoosh.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
I'm in like a lead.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Easy. All right, you got some AirPods.
try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
What about an iPhone? No for iPhone.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
Oh, it's a
the
AirPod is the best thing Apple ever made. I said, what about an iPhone?
Quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
That's 23-13. That's folding, bro. Let me tell you, let me tell you what the nigga said, man. No, bro. Josh texted me. I forgot what he said. I'm gonna scroll up, bro. Oh, he told me about, okay, he said, just know the same jacket J. Cole had at the All-Star performance, I got it. And I said, man, I ain't know you. He sent me a picture of the jacket, right? I said, you been had it? He said, since junior year. I said, no pic, no proof. He said, you ever saw my dick? With a question mark. But you know I had it for 22 years, right? I said, what? Huh, bro, that nigga is 22, bro. That nigga is 22, bro. How I'm calling a lie? I can see the screenshot right now.
Yeah, but the way
Hold up, Wes.
nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Hold on, Wes. You got me fucked up.
Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And he'll be
No,
brought
bro,
down.
hold
That's a
on.
face
Give me 2
mask.
seconds.
Certainly looked like it.
I'm
Here
picking
come
my
the
play.
flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag
Bro,
was
I
coming.
got proof,
I
bro.
always enjoy the conversation.
I got more proof than OG.
Officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it.
Some of that nigga did it.
So the ball's moved to about the
You mean
1
that?
after the penalty.
Because you robbed
First
the
and
nigga.
goal.
Arm up.
And they will run it with Michelle. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2.
And I put not,
That's going to
bro.
go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defensive front there. They held their ground, pretty much stoned them on that play, and ended up creating a lost yardage play.
Yeah, drop
What am I looking for?
back
Oh.
to the 2. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal.
Gee, you see that, Wes? You see that, Wes? You can do my tape, bro.
And he's over the line.
It's all
and
good,
into the
though,
end
bro.
zone
You feel
for
me?
a Patriot score. Sony
That's how I did.
Michel,
Nah.
his third
Bro,
touchdown
shut the
now
fuck
on the
up,
year.
bro.
And the Patriots add on to their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Fairbairn now to kick this one away.
What's up? Meat wearing.
And this will be a
Tim's in there.
touchback as that sails over the end line. And now out come the Jets.
Tim's
And
muddy.
they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want
I
3
guess
points
so.
because they were
No, we
well
couldn't
within
do it.
range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
Kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's good.
The Pats are going to get there, and down he goes. Dietrich Wise
Hey,
Jr.
pick first play,
in there to
John.
sack him for
But
a
he
loss
probably
of
just
6.
chilling.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Gee, if your set was lead, I still tell you look good.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Got an open man. It's a new one. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Hey, Josh, you watching my
Well, if you
game?
do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty
But I
good
caught a
one to
pick
run
first
against
play,
it because
bro.
you're running away from people on it.
But he don't even care about that game, bro. TD.
On first
But
down,
I love
it's
running it.
Now he'll be wrapped up around the
I
waist
love
and
running
pushed
it, man.
down. Dietrich Wise Jr. in there
Hey, I'm
to
pausing real
drop him
quick.
for his 5th sack of the year.
Look at this shit.
You play so much.
I see.
Huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22
I seen it
yards
on
to
my
go.
On my whatchamacallit, but I ain't know what it was. I'm like, what the hell is it?
To throw is Darnold.
I seen it when you put me on call. I seen
Intercepted
it.
a 3rd time. Picked off at the 35. And he's got some space here. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirt.
Yeah, he better figure whatever the reason is. He better figure
Tight.
it out. So after the INT, it's Bortles. Goes underneath here to White. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Well, it's tough to be
So that's supposed to make your face like clear.
things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Buster Screen is able to bring him down. He makes a wonderful play there off the...
Doesn't it? The Pittsburgh Steelers steel curtain, they would